So Kevin, like, what is gain of function research? Is it a preventative method for pandemics as far as research goes? And how does it work in that?
Well, gain of function research is really one subset of what we call structure function research. So you have a virus with a DNA sequence, and the question is now, when you change that sequence, what happens? And sometimes, most of the time, when you change the sequence, nothing happens. So you get no change in function. You have sometimes you obliterate the function. So you make a mutation which changes the ability of this thing to be transmitted or to replicate. But sometimes you have mutations that actually cause what they call gain of function, that you have an enhancement of either its ability to replicate, its ability to infect, its ability to shake hands with the receptor on the cell, its ability to do whatever, to zoonotically transfer. So these are things that happen when, so gain of function research is sometimes the way that you can understand or try to better understand the changes that will occur that will be deleterious. It helps us make predictions and helps us make changes that can reinforce practice, whether health practice, whether it's wet markets or whatever, also inform the development of the next generation of vaccines. And so right now, that's a hot area. How do we anticipate that changes that are occurring may affect the ability of SARS-CoV-2 to be transmitted or to be lethal? It's lethal, change its morbidity or mortality. And that's going to be dependent upon, and so that information is coming from gain of function research. And that's directly translating, likely right now, into preparation and even perhaps stockpiling of vaccines to combat the next generation of virus.
Now, why is it fraught with controversy?
The thing about gain of function research is that nobody likes to think that laboratories or scientists are coming up with ways to make viruses more deadly.
Right.
And I think that's all it is. But realistically, you have to be able to do that kind of research to understand how the DNA sequence translates to a protein sequence that can have more, that can change the properties of that virus. It's just simple research that helps us understand the virus better. And that way we're in a better position to combat it when it happens.